Happy Sunday to the Pepe familia. Appreciate you guys' support. Let's really take a look at, what's happening with Pepe, and of course what we could be expecting going into Monday morning. If we're looking across the board today, as of recording this update, you're noticing the market is actually up over the last 24 hours. And I'm taking a look at the meme coin market specifically right now. And you're starting to see a lot of excitement kicking in to meme coins, which is always nice to see, of course. But looking across the board as well, you're actually seeing some double-digit gainers across the board right now. So that's always lovely to see. But let's take a look at what's happening with Pepe's price right now. 11.17, still 4 zeros in front of the price, up 1.1% in Bitcoin comparative. But in ETH comparative, we're still down about 0.3%, meaning Ethereum is actually outpacing the likes of Pepe, which is crazy to think about. But again, ETH has been seeing crazy amounts of momentum recently, a bullish momentum to be quite specific. And, that kind of does not come as a surprise to me. But the market cap 4.7 billion and the 24-hour trading volume has decreased since our last update, but we're sitting at about $560 million, still above the $500 million mark. But as always, a quick disclaimer for everyone. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So holder count 477,769 holders as of recording this update. So, the holder count, of course, we know has been increasing time in, time out, and that's always a nice thing to keep in mind. Valuation for the broader meme coin market is currently sitting at about 78 billion, I think, or 77.6 billion dollars, up 2.4% yet again, which is always nice to see. The dominance, on the other hand, continuing to pull down. I'll show you guys the dominance index on the hourly time frame, which explains why we are seeing so much excitement within the crypto market. Because let's face it, Bitcoin actually saw a retracement this morning, but you can still see the dominance is making its way back towards the downside, currently hovering around this 59% range. Dropping below the 59.04% would mean quite something, because that would be our new monthly low. And with the way things are going, I potentially do think that we could see that happening in the very near few days coming ahead of us. So Bitcoin, on the other hand, as stated just not too long ago, we did see a retracement for Bitcoin. Bitcoin was sitting at 100 and almost 19,000 last night. We did see a retracement, but you can see Bitcoin is pushing back up, and we could be retesting 118,000 in the upcoming hours ahead of us. But Pepe yet again has been supported by this key range. We actually wicked up to 1148, but we have seen a retracement. So right now, it's still consolidation, guys. Yes, it's not seeing any sort of big, exciting moves, which of course, we saw back in July. So the month of August has been quite exciting, to be quite frank with you, but we have yet to see that exciting price action for Pepe. We have not seen that yet. And obviously that happens when you retest the likes of the 1400-ish zone, which I personally believe is still very, very possible for Pepe to reach. Is about a 30% move towards the upside, but breaking above the key resistance at 1268, which we retest 4 to 5 different times, tells us that, we're having a little bit of a hard time, breaking out of that key range. Of course, Bitcoin volatility as well needs to be, factored in, but breaking above here could potentially, give us a confirmation that, we are headed up to that 1477 zone. But we need to keep in mind, we're still consolidating above the blue line, which is around the 1078 zone. Time in, time out, it's showing us the importance of that key support line. But so far, so good. Still holding quite well compared to what a lot of people realize. I'll keep you guys covered, of course, with these Pepe updates every other day. Subscribe if you have not done so already. We'll see you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.